welcome back to Dobie Derps, Fallout New Vegas. Last we left off, we screwed up Zion. Meh. Now, today, we're going to screw up something else. Didn't really intend on skipping directly to another DLC, but honestly, I can't think of anything better to do. So, here we go.
In the years before the Great War, Big Mountain had been the home to the brightest minds of the 21st century. Scientists of vision were drawn to the facility to tackle the greatest technological challenges of the era. They sought to create a new world, fueled by technology for the benefit of all mankind. Sonic emitters, space-age alloys, DNA hybridization, force field particle research, autodoc advances in cranial, cardiac, and trauma surgery. The hopes and dreams of a century became realities in the electronic forges of Big Mountain. The nucleus of this research was the Dome, a huge stone facility that held the labs of every science known to man. It was a think tank where no problem could not be solved, where no question could not be answered. The Great War brought a new energy to Big Mountain and its scientists. Although sheltered from the front lines, the scientists waged their own war, fighting their battles at the atomic level. Equations and calculations marched endlessly across chalkboards and computer terminals toward one solution: winning the war. For years, the minds and computers of Big Mountain were a blaze of trajectories, weapon schematics, and nuclear theories. The problems began to outpace the solutions, first geometrically, then exponentially. As the war escalated, so did the questions. On the night of October 23rd, 2077, the scientists received an answer that put all their questions to rest. In the aftermath, Big Mountain's silent experiments went to sleep, their creators slowly dying in the new world that had been left behind. And the great stone in the middle of the Big Empty lay untouched, filled with countless technological wonders. Wonders that, in the end, had been answers to the wrong question.
Yay, surgery. energy. Did you hear something? What the? Rufus? I don't know what one of those is. So you're a talking dog. Dance? So what happened? I'm a trained roboticist. Could you build the robots with my instructions? Interested in Mobius's old research flying around here too. Some ramblings about scorpions. You might be able to use them. I don't have any thingies yet. Any robot parts to sell? Sync takes bottle caps. I'll swap some parts for caps. I can at least get some snacks out of it. Absorption goo. EMP bonus. Odd letter. Broken Mr. Handy. Interesting. Tesla armor. Remote control? Looks like I have a lot of reading to do.
Another satisfied customer.
What the?
Bye.
Okay. Any other weird robots hanging around here? Ooh, mentats. Underglue. Don't need that. More mentats. Or mentats. Okay, time for reading. Oh, that's right. I didn't finish that, did I? Mod. Holotape contains crude, bizarre ASCII drawings of robo-scorpions with varyingly sized tail lasers. Stealth. Dear Dr. Mobius Diary, my endless horde of marvelous robo-scorpions grows big enough to blot out the sun. Soon those fools at the think tank will tremble before my might. Unfortunately, my mighty army has grown so large I can no longer see anything through their cameras other than other robo-scorpions. Perhaps I should have them find some stealth boys and scrap electronics. Field Operations, Enclave, God Bless America. Priority forward from Capital Ops R&D. Field Research Team, Gamma 9. Team Leader, Mr. Jason Smith. Report number 7. Foul? Dr. Morris Slade? Whatever. Sir, pursuant to the manpower issue mentioned in the last briefing, I feel we may have a potential solution. Preliminary scouting of the old Robotico factory suggests there are a large stockpile of pre-war Projectron models in almost operational condition, which should be compatible with our supplies of spares. I am aware of the durability issues that have prevented historical rollouts of Protectrons as frontline troops in Anchorage and China, but I feel I may have found a solution. Private Clark of my escort detail recently died in the process of scouting the facility, caught by a mutated bear. Local designation, Yaoguai. Whilst patrolling the perimeter, salvaging the fission battery and conductor from his Tesla armor, I was capable of adding a Tesla field effect to a repaired Protectron from the factory. My preliminary assessment suggests that the new Teslatron has the durability roughly equal to that of a RoboBrain. It is my opinion that large-scale rollout of Tesla-armored Protectrons would greatly speed our reclamation effort. Please find attached the full schematic and details on the construction I have assembled. Dr. Smith. Robot Mod. Teslatron. Didn't I just read you? No, you didn't. Gray out. Robotco Mod. RoboBrain. Grasp. Dear user, I have no hands. I would like some hands again. I currently have claws, but they crush things. Crush things. Will you make me some more hands? If I had a handbrake in them, my claws would not crush. If I had some spare parts for them, I could pick up delicate things. Thank you for your time. RoboBrain.m. Field Operations Enclave, God Bless America. Research and Development Team Foxtrot, Leader Dr. A. Aronson. I see what you did there. FAO? Still don't know what that means. Lieutenant L. I don't know how to pronounce that. Reginald's. You should be receiving a delivery of repulsion field augmented iBots in the near future. The system varies a little from the design suggestion you filed. Sorry. The repulsion module, capable of violently repelling close proximity threats to the iBot, anticipated to mostly be wasteland creatures. Be advised, due to issues with the limited processing power, only threats the iBot is targeting are capable of being pushed back. The system therefore has limited application in the situations where the iBot is overwhelmed by multiple hostiles. If the system begins to degrade the field, it should be possible to salvage components from the standard components found in pulse grenades and scrap electronics. If necessary, these can be used to jury-rig entire replacement units, along with the guidelines attached to this message. Attached, ibot.repulsion.sch.dat.enc. Waffle iron. General Atomics Floating Eye V1.73.1 Security Response First Alert Solution. Surfs? Version update press release. Error. File. Truncated. Whatever. New features of this model. Failsafe circuitry. As a first alert unit, the floating eyes often arrive before heavier security enforcement forces. Significant attrition often occurs as a result. To reduce these rates, the 0.75.1 update to the floating eye hardware installs a fail-safe circuit consisting of advanced electronics and a timer. Either turns it into a bomb. On unit failure, the fail-safe circuitry initiates system backup and within a short space of time usually restores the floating eye to full operation. Okay, not a bomb. This function is not guaranteed to work and is no replacement for regular emergency maintenance. Error. File truncated. Okay, read that one. General Atomics Floating Eye version 2. Security Alert First Response Solutions. User Guide and Maintenance Manual. Truncated. Stop it. This one. Urgy. The version 2.0 of Floating Eye replaces short-range shock baton with a longer-range electro-laser compliance regulator. This module further encourages compliance from engaged suspects by inducing medium-term paralysis. Allowing more time for additional security forces to respond. Common system failures and maintenance solutions. Failure: shock coil solution. Solution: replace with coils from commercially available cattle prods. Failure: focusing circuits. Solution: replace with standard electronics. Error. File truncated. Lots of reading. Okay. NCR, Doctor of Science and Industry. FAO, Dr. Haldern. RE, Agricultural Productivity. Pursuant to our conversation last month, we have been pursuing avenues of mechanization of our agricultural operations. The broken terrain, hostile wildlife, and the lack of suitable infrastructure make pre-war techniques such as like combine harvesting impractical. But the Kalamath Agricultural Research Institute believe that we have a suitable trial replacement. I hear someone talking in the background. I don't know if you can hear it. The standard pre-war Protectron can have its hand laser system easily replaced with a ripper, affixed using standard medical braces in our prototype. The resulting unit is capable of automated scything of wheat and corn at roughly 250% of human farmer, as well as possessing compatibility for self-defense against common farm pests. If rolled out across more dangerous eastern territories, we project a net 50% increase in farm protected English is my 400th language. Not really. And 20% decrease in farmer mortality. We await your assessment of our findings. Sincerely, Dr. Jonas. Dr. Jonas? Robotgo mod, Mr. Gutsy Plasma Cannon. Hey Sarge, I was playing around with the Gutsy the other day, and I think I figured out how to up the output on the plasma cannon. Joe from the 53rd Division mentioned he replaced his unit's Gutsy's broken plasma compressor with bits from a regular pressure cooker. I figured if we take a working Gutsy and fit it up with one, we can up the blast size, really give the Reds a surprise. The aperture controllers not get a hold though. I reckon if we add a camera shutter to bulk it up and used the shutter control to run it, it'd work fine. Those guys in Intel, whose asses we saved at Anchorage, still owe us a favor, right? If you could swing it with them for a camera to go MIA, I could give it a shot. 51st could have the best damn Gutsy in the whole corps. Corporal Briggs, U.S. Army, 51st Engineering Corps. Yes, I know, that's core. I need a drink of water. Robotgo, Robot Company. Robco Remote Control Module. Number 3227. At least it is in 1227. Or 1337. User menu. Your Robotgo trademark. Remote control is a multifaceted tool designed to allow you to get the most out of your Robco robots in tense and hostile situations. The Robco brand remote control is marketed at corporate and government users in the security and military sectors. It is not recommended for home use. Aww. The remote can be used to disable or stun any unreasonably hostile robots. That's useful. Use the remote on a malfunctioning aggressor. You can attempt to initiate a temporary system failure to give you time to disengage. A trained robotics expert may be able to completely shut down a targeted robot. Legal notice. By utilizing this function of the remote, you waive your right to sue Robco for any injuries, deaths incurred by the robot in question. The remote can also be used to temporarily assist targeting engagement. Your robots will still find it significantly easier to hit a target designated with the remote control. Targets may be distracted and slowed by the beam and have increased susceptibility to energy weapons. Health warning. Persistent ocular exposure to the remote beam may cause color blindness. Do not aim at eyes. So it's a laser pointer? Finally, the remote can be used to temporarily disable the safety limits on your robots. Robots are affected are more resistant to damage and significantly more likely to cause critical damage to targets. Safety warning. Circumventing safety limits can potentially lead to catastrophic fission battery failure in event of system shutdown. So, if they get broken, they might explode? Yay. General Atomics International Service Reminder. Dear customer, we at the General Atomics International want you to get the best use possible out of our products. As such, we are writing to remind you that your blank RoboBrain model robot is now overdue for its 5-year service by integer error. While the RoboBrain is constructed to the highest possible standards and comes with a 20-year warranty as standard regular servicing, I can't talk today. I can't read today. Servicing is recommended to ensure the organic processing matrix is kept in full working order. If the matrix is not replaced every 5 years, it will detune and the rage incitement module may cease to function. If you cannot make it to a approved service center, certified technicians are available for call-out appointments to replace the organic processing matrix. I think that means the brain. Please assure you have surgical tubing and a freshly extracted organic processing module brain available for the technician. Thank you for your custom General Atomics International. For my custom? Robco Mod, Sentry Bot Tesla Cannon. Maintenance log, Unit 133. Corporal Fox, Field Engineer, Camp McCarran. How'd that get here? Log 16. Sentry number 133 got beat up during the fiend attack today, again. The bodywork damage was mostly cosmetic, but the missile launcher was jammed with a pool cue. When it tried to fire, the whole left arm was a smoldering wreck. Managed to patch it up by duct taping a Tesla cannon one of the fiends had to the stump. It seemed to work for now. A report for replacement parts has been filed. Robco Mod, Protectron's Gaze. Sunset Sarsaparilla. Okay. Internal memo. 2. Repairs. Robot Department. Thursday. Guys, I'm going to have to take you to task over protocol. When you're repairing damaged Protectrons, only use manufacturer-approved parts. I take it when you repaired Unit 17, you swapped out the burnt laser circuits for a laser pistol and a conductor, instead of filing a J73 requisition form and waiting 4 weeks. It was on patrol in the loading bay, when a Coyote prowled past the open loading door. It took a pot shot at it, but instead of a standard low-powered single shot, it sprayed a high-powered laser shotgun or something across the yard. Fried the Coyote, shattered an entire truck's worth of sass, waiting to be loaded. Management was spitting teeth. That sounds painful. If this happens again, we're going to have to outsource maintenance to Cerulean. Follow proper procedure in the future. Interesting. Ooh, Mr. Gutsy Mine Launcher. Why aren't you going away? Thank you. Ooh, Gutsy number 1 is up and running. Number 2's looking a bit harder to fix, though. The whole flamer arm is busted up. Not gonna look too impressive limping around with a broken arm like a lame gecko. I guess I could replace it. I've got that contraption I pieced together out of a steam gauge and a leaf blower. Lying around. Fires balls and bits of junk and stuff. We've got all those explosives laying around from the prison. I guess I could make landmines out of it and have it throw them. Bingo, Tony. You are a genius. Tony. Oh. And... Oh, wrong button. That pretty much ate up all of my time for today. So, next time, we will go out into... I guess the think tank. So, until then, hope you have a good day. This has been Doofy Dobie, and thanks for watching me derp around and being unable to speak the English language. Bye-bye.